Hello. Hi. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going out tonight. So I thought I would do a get ready with me night out edition. But I also wanted to kind of show you more like how I do my makeup. Because I know I talk, when I do my get ready with, when I do my get ready with me's normally, I just sort of talk about whatever. Yes. Righty-o then, let's get back and started. So I'm going to start off by moisturising my face. I normally just use whatever moisturiser I have to hand because moisturiser is moisturiser. It don't really make no difference. So yeah, I'm going out tonight. Don't actually know where we're going. We haven't really decided that yet. I mean, I feel like Pinks is just really my favourite place at the minute. Like, really been enjoying going there. Really a lot. So that would be fun. Not really sure where else there is, to be honest, because we're all like, not poor, but it's just like we don't really want to have to spend loads of money. Do you know what I mean? That's our issue. Yeah, don't have to spend loads of like ridiculous amounts of money on a place to go. So we're all just sort of like spotty. The first thing I always start off with is my eyebrows. I know everyone's different like with this kind of stuff. Some people do their eyebrows last, some people do theirs in between, whatever. I do mine first just because I feel like it helps me just frame the face and I can work around it. I used to do my eyebrows last, like a long time ago, but now I just feel like this is just easier for me. I don't know. So what I like to do, if I can find my fucking dish, is I need to clean my brush firstly. I really haven't got that much time to get ready, so I need to like, not rush, but rush, if that makes sense, because we have to be at Leon's house for pre-drinks at 8. It's literally like 10 to 7. At the minute I'm using the Maybelline Tattoo Brow Pomade. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that. Can you see it? My Anastasia one dried out. Couldn't be asked to buy a new one, so I literally just went into town and bought this. I have this in the shade 05 Dark Brown. So what I like to do is take like a good amount on my brush and blend it onto the back of my hand, just like this, as you can see. Just because it helps sort of like spread the product throughout the brush, make it more even, you know. And then what I like to do is, where's all my shit? I take my spoolie brush thing and I like to just brush through my eyebrows, just like that. Just make sure everything's in the right position. And then I just go in and start filling them in. I like to do it quite lightly just because I'm known to be quite heavy-handed with my eyebrows. So I've recently been trying to do them a little bit lighter. Not so, you know, dark and heavy. And I mean, you're always going to get like a dark brow with a pomade because it's just the way the product works, I feel like. But I don't really like using pencils, so this is just what it is, you know. So yeah, I'm just going to finish filling these in. So about like this, you can kind of see that they're really not even either. Like, I've never had even eyebrows. I don't think I ever will have even eyebrows. It's just not in the cards for me, I don't think. It's kind of sad, but what can you do? So once I've outlined the edges and stuff, I like to fill them in, and I fill them obviously darker towards the ends, and then towards the front I'm like super duper light-handed because I don't really want that much product in the front. And I always make sure to like fade the very beginning out because you don't want to block eyebrow. Just like that. I'm just going to clean off my brush and the rest of the product that was on my hand because you don't want that. And that is my eyebrows basically done. Pretty quick. I mean, my eyebrows used to literally take me like an hour to do, but I just can't do that anymore. Like, it's just too much. It's too much for me, you know what I mean? So now I'm gonna go in with my primer. I mean, I don't really know if primer's like a real thing, like if it actually works or if it's just like a lie that people get told to make them buy primer. I'm gonna use it anyway, just because, you know. So the one I'm going in with is the NYX Pore Filler. I also have the Benefit Professional, but my sister is currently in possession of it, and I don't want to have to go all the way upstairs to get it. So I'm using this for today. And I like to take this just in the areas where my pores generally are the largest. So like my chin or my nose, because my nose gets really bad. Upper lip, you know, all those good places. And I also like to take it on my forehead because I have quite deep creases in my forehead, like quite deep lines, just where, you know, expression and stuff. So yeah, I like to also take it on my forehead. Just let that soak in for a minute. And the next step is to carve out my eyebrows. My eyebrows! To carve out my eyebrows, I like to use my concealer and just a flat makeup brush. The concealer that I'm using, and I'll be using like all over my face, is the Too Faced, it's a bit dirty, oh gross, Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer in the shade Golden Beige. And I'm still like, I use it all the time and there's still loads of product in it, which probably isn't a good thing because you know makeup goes off, and let's not get into it. So yeah, I like to just put some on the back of my hand like that, and then I just go in and carve out underneath my brows just so that they're nice and neat. I really wish I didn't have to do this step, but because my eyebrows are like uneven, and they are quite, well, they're just uneven as fuck basically is what I'm trying to say. So I've barely eaten today. I went to Costco earlier with Cameron and his mum and dad, and we bought some stuff, and I got these cookies, which, can I just say, I've had one and they are fucking good. So, and I like to blend the concealer like down as well, just so it's not literally like a stripe under my eyebrow, because that's not cute. You don't want that. You don't want that. Sorry if you can barely see me, but I keep slouching. I need a better chair with back support. Opulence! You own everything. Done. So yeah, eyebrows are carved out at the bottom. I also do the top, but I do the top bit with so for today I'm just going to take all the excess concealer that's on my back of my hand, right, and I'm just going to take it on the areas of my face where my I tend to get like red, so like on my chin and like around my nose, just for some extra coverage, just like that. Right, next thing I'm going to do is just blend out my concealer. So I'm going to take this kind of like, I don't know, a buffing brush, that's what it's called. And I'm just going to start buffing this concealer out just so that it doesn't look crazy anymore. And I like to do it just in like patting motions, because I feel like when you pat it, it doesn't take away the pigment of the concealer. Like it keeps it looking like, what's the word I'm trying to think of here? It keeps the full, what am I trying to say? The concealer still looks like full coverage. I think that's what I'm trying to say here. And the brush just helps get more precise rather than using like my sponge, just because I don't want to potentially ruin my eyebrows after I've just done all this work to them. So yeah, I just like to blend that just like this. Super easy, super duper easy. Now I'm gonna go in with my foundation. The foundation that I'm gonna be using today is the, oh my god, it's so dirty, the Maybelline, the fuck's it called? 24-hour full coverage foundation. I like this stuff, it's good. This is in the shade, fuck knows. I don't know what shade it is, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna shake it a little bit. Put a couple pumps of that onto the back of my hand. And then I'm just gonna go in with my sponge. I like to sort of do the bottom half of my face first. I'm not sure why, but I just like to. And I always make sure to blend it down my neck. This colour does not match me. I don't know what the meaning of colour matching is. It's so hard to match foundations to my skin tone, because I don't know if I'm like a cool undertone or like a warm or neutral or all the things. It's not a thing for me. I just don't know. So if I look orange, it's because I am. But I love this foundation because it's so full coverage, and I like that on a night out. I like to be fully, you know, covered. That's just how I like to do my makeup. And then what I like to do is I like to take another pump. I take my flat brush I use for my eyebrows, like the concealer, and I go around the top of them as well, just making sure that they are super duper neat. And like any mistakes I might have made when I did my eyebrows, I can clean it up with this. Or you can make more mistakes. What the fuck did I just do? I really need to hurry up. I'm taking way too long. And then I'll just like use the brush and spread the foundation that's left on my hand onto my face. And I'll just put it in any areas that might need extra foundation in it. And then I'll go back in and blend it out. Make sure to push the foundation into your hairline, which even though will give you orange hair, it's necessary because you don't want it to look like you've just got a mask on your face. That's not cute. Also, just please remember to blend it down your neck. If you're that girl who still forgets to blend her foundation on her chin and down her neck, like, you're a mess and you need to be cancelled. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, I think. And even though my foundation does look super orange, my concealer will hopefully lighten up a little bit, because fucking god. In my mirror, I literally look on Oompa Loompa status. So I'm going with the same concealer under my eye. I like to do like the whole triangle thing, you know. And then I take it on my chin, just like a little boop boop, on my upper lip and down my nose. And I've recently been doing just like a little bit on my forehead, just like right there. I'm just doing a tiny bit there. So yeah, then I'm going to take my sponge again and blend it out. I always do like the upper areas of my face first and my under eyes last. I'm not sure why really. I feel like it helps the concealer to like stick better and like it gets better coverage, I feel like. I don't know. So yeah, just go and blend my whole face. Oh, my stomach's really rumbling right now. And I take on my eyelids as well. My eye's irritating me. Why is my eye irritating me? Beautiful. Right, so now what I like to do is set my face. So, in order to set my big moon head, I like to use a loose setting powder. If you've seen me do my makeup before, then you'll see what I look like. I look like a ghost. And it's really not cute. However, it's the only thing that helps my makeup stay on and stay like not creasy and stuff. So I like to use the Rimmel Match Perfection Silky Loose Face Powder. It's in translucent as well. So I like to just dump some in the lid, just like that. I'm going to go back in, blend out all the creases that all had just occurred from my wrinkly ass face. And then I'm going to go in with my sponge and start setting it. When I'm doing just like everyday makeup, I do the same steps. However, the powdering part, I tend not to bake anymore when I'm like just doing my everyday, just because I don't really need to. I like to just sort of press it into my skin and get on with my life, you know. But because I'm going out, I'm going to be sweating. You just want your makeup to last longer. It's just in my lungs at this point, honestly. So that's that part done. And then, because I've got shit all over my sponge, like powder, I go back in with that buffing brush just to do my eyelids and my forehead when I'm setting those areas. Just because once you've got powder on here, there's no going back. You can't try and like reapply a wet product, it's just not gonna work. And then yeah, blend out my forehead. And I also like to take the powder over my eyebrows, just to help keep them set in place, because obviously the pomade is kind of like a wet product. So you're going to want to try and set it. Well, I personally like to set it so that they don't come off or move. I like to just sort of leave this to sit on my face for a little while. And well, with the like remaining powder left in the lid, I like to tip some of it back in, obviously, because you don't want all of that. And then whatever is still there, I like to use to set the rest of my face. So I just go in with my flat brush, I don't know what you want to call that, and just set the rest of my face. Fuck, I need to charge my phone. Damn it. I wasn't sure if I wanted to vlog tonight or not, just because I don't know where we're going. I'm not sure how that's gonna go for me. Like, if we're going to like somewhere I don't know, I'd rather not vlog, because I don't know, I'm scared, innit? So yeah, once I'm satisfied my whole face is kind of set properly, I'm gonna just get rid of all the excess powder. Not too much of it, because I might need some of it still, but most of it. And then I'm gonna do my bronzer. To bronze my face, I'm going in with the MUA Bronze Perfection Shimmer. I don't know, I like shimmer bronzers at the minute. I never used to be a shimmer bronzer kind of person, but I feel like it just adds like an extra glow to your face, which I like, it's kind of cute. And I just take this scratchy ass Morphe brush to put it on. I don't really contour my face, I just like to bronze it up, because I've noticed that when I use contours in the past, because contour colours are normally quite like cool toned, they just make me look muddy, and I just don't like that look for me personally. I like to look golden and bronzy. I'm really gonna need to eat something because I'm gonna die, especially if I drink a lot tonight, which I'm not planning on doing, but you never know. I love the fact that it's still light outside now as well. Like the time's literally like, I don't know, like 7:30, and it's still bright. It's my favourite thing. It's so much easier for when I'm doing my makeup as well, because I hate sitting in like not natural light, because that's not what your makeup looks like in real life. Do you know what I mean? Oh, my nose. Alright, coolio. Oh, my back. Maybe just a little bit more. I don't know, I just like a lot of bronzer. Okay, that was probably too much. Whatever, can't be asked. I haven't got time to try and fix it at this point. So now what I'm gonna do, oh, this seat is so uncomfortable. I'm going to dust off my powder. So I'm just taking like a brush and I'm just gently dusting away. I don't even know what I'm gonna wear tonight. I haven't even thought about it. Beautiful. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and bronze my nose. I'm just taking a little brush and I'm just going up and down the sides. That's too dark. You know what? Oh, I can't even be bothered. It's whatever at this point. I'm gonna do some eyeshadow now, which I don't normally do like proper eyeshadow. I normally just use my bronzer. But today I feel like maybe just pushing the boat out a little bit. Not too much. So I'm going in with this Zoeva palette. And I'm just going to take that orange shade. And I'm going to put that all over my eyelid. Everywhere, basically. Just because I want to do something different tonight. I don't know. I'm feeling wild. Who is she? I used to be really into like eyeshadow and stuff. Like I used to be like into it. But now I'm just sort of like, I can't even be bothered. That's orange. Shit. I didn't expect it to be so bright. Just making sure all the edges are blended out properly. Perfecto. And then I'm going to go in with a small brush and do my lower lash line with the same colour. My eye's really itching. What's going on here then? Okay, I guess I can deal with that. I'm just going to go back in with a little bit more bronzer. I don't know why I'm doing that because my cheeks already look muddy as fuck. That is fine. Cute. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with my setting spray and just... That's lovely. Ooh, almost exposed myself. My makeup looks like shit. I really don't have time for this tonight. Oh, right, I'm gonna highlight. I'm taking this Revolution palette. It's fucking fucked, as you can see. But I'm going in with the goldy and the bronzy shades. Can you see them? That one and that one. Dusting it off a little bit. Working it on my cheekbones. Taking it on my nose. I love a nose highlight. It's my actual... You just feel like a little gem. I'm going to do the same thing again, but I'm going to spray some. And then I'm taking the small brush, the same colours, spritz it. I'm taking that on my Cupid's bow. This is another one of my favourite places to highlight on my face. It always just looks so nice. And then I'm doing my inner corners as well, just a little bit. It's nice to have just like a little bit extra there, you know. I'm going back in, just blending out the edges for my back. Taking a little bit on my forehead, just like that, and a little bit on my chin. I'm gonna set my face again. Oh god, it's so nice. Yep, still looks like shit. Right, I'm over it. Oh no, my eyes are watering. I'm gonna go in with some eyebrow gel, which actually isn't eyebrow gel. It's actually a clear mascara from Collection, but I like to use it as eyebrow gel just because it works in exactly the same way that eyebrow gel does. So I'm over it. I don't care anymore. Nah, I actually look ugly. What happened? I'm fucking over it, mate. I don't give a shit. Right, I'm just gonna take the foundation off of my lips a little bit, just so I can feel more human. And then I'm gonna do my mascara. The mascara that I'm using is the Collection Lash Surge in Ultra Black. It's actually become my new favourite mascara. Like, it's so amazing. It just makes your eyelashes so dark and like long. This requires so much concentration, so I'm gonna be silent while doing this. Oh my god, I really need to hurry up. Okay, now it's hot. Done! Ow! Fuck, I just scratched myself. The last step is gonna be my lips. Remove all the nastiness from here. So I'm just taking this brown lip liner. I think it's a Barry M1. And I'm just lightly... Oh man, I don't know where my lip gloss is. I'm just going in with some Vaseline first. I have not been using Vaseline recently. I've been using, oh my god, my new favourite lip balm is the Burt's Bees lip balm. I would recommend to everybody. It's so good. It tastes, the one I have is the vanilla bean one, I think. When you lick your lips, it tastes like sweets. Like, it's literally like sweets. It's so good. And it just makes my lips so, like... So yeah, I'm just taking the lip liner around the edge of my lips. And I'm using my finger to blend that out. Just so it's not too, you know, crazy and dark. Just like so. And then I'm going to go in with this lipstick, which is by, I think it's... I want to say it's a Rimmel one, but I could be lying. I'm not really sure. I'm putting that in the center just to get this really nice colour. Okay, I actually have not got time for this. That was me getting ready. I'm not sure how that was for you guys. For me, that was a long experience, and yeah. If you enjoyed this little get ready with me, then please give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more content coming soon. If I do end up vlogging tonight, then that'll be the next video you see. If I don't, then you won't. So yeah, like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.